A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic escalation of tensions between the United States and Brazil, President Donald Trump has announced sweeping tariffs on Brazilian goods, raising import duties to a staggering 50%. This decision comes as a direct response to Brazil's prosecution of former President Jair Bolsonaro, who is facing serious allegations related to a coup attempt following his electoral defeat in 2022. This unprecedented move represents one of the most politically charged foreign policy actions of Trump's second term, signaling a willingness to leverage economic power in support of political allies. The tariffs, which add an additional 40% duty on Brazilian products, are framed as a punishment for what Trump has labeled a witch hunt against Bolsonaro by Brazil's judiciary, particularly targeting Supreme Court Justice Alexandre de Moraes, who oversees the trial. The White House stated that Brazil's treatment of Bolsonaro and his supporters constitutes serious human rights abuses that undermine the rule of law. Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva responded vehemently, asserting that such actions infringe upon Brazil's sovereignty and judicial independence. Lula emphasized the importance of respecting Brazil's internal affairs and vowed to defend his country's rights against external pressures. The tariffs, set to take effect after a 7-day grace period, come with exemptions for certain Brazilian exports, including commercial aircraft and agricultural products. This suggests that while the U.S. seeks to apply pressure, it is also cautious about the potential economic fallout on its own industries that rely on Brazilian imports. Bolsonaro, who has become a polarizing figure in Brazilian politics, faces grave accusations, including plotting to overturn democratic institutions and orchestrating political violence. His supporters argue that the ongoing legal proceedings are politically motivated, while Brazil's judiciary maintains that the charges are substantiated by solid evidence. Justice de Moraes has emerged as a central figure in this controversy, known for his active role in combating election disinformation and upholding democratic integrity. The U.S. Treasury's sanctions against Moraes, which freeze his assets in the U.S. and bar him from entry, mark a rare instance of a foreign judge facing such consequences for their judicial actions. This unprecedented move has raised alarms about the implications for judicial independence and the potential for retaliatory actions from other countries. Analysts suggest that Trump's approach signals a shift in U.S. foreign policy, where political alignment increasingly influences economic decisions. As the geopolitical landscape evolves, the ramifications of these actions could spark further friction between left-leaning and right-leaning governments in the Americas, especially as Trump continues to support ideological allies like Bolsonaro. The international community, including organizations like Human Rights Watch, has voiced concerns that targeting judges for fulfilling their roles undermines democratic governance principles. Legal experts warn that allowing foreign interference in judicial matters sets a dangerous precedent that could disrupt the balance of justice in democratic societies. As tensions rise, the world watches closely to see how this bold maneuver will unfold and what it means for the future of U.S.-Brazil relations. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.